So it's a sunny Monday morning and we're back at the Queroy. This is autumn this time, late October, and we're not banking on the takes that we had last year. I think last year we had around 15 to 20 takes. This year we're hoping for one each, if I'm honest with you. Especially with weights like 1550s and 560s in here. There's a load of backup 30s and 40s as well. I think there's around 80 carp in here, and it's only a few acres. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's cold, it's autumn, and we're gambling really. It's the luck of the dice. We're not looking for big hits of fish, however they are supposed to be feeding up. If you do know what's been happening in the past few weeks of France, you'll know that it's not been fishing great. Sunday was the most eventful day so far. Obviously Saturday we spent coming down here, 12 hours car journey. So yeah, Sunday, Chris managed to get himself a carp. Beautiful 42 pounds 13 ounce mirror. I think it's one he's had last year, I'm not too sure though, we'll have to confirm that for you. But yeah, it's a proper beast of a fish. So yeah, that's kicked off the week. It's Monday today, like I say. I managed to get the rods out. It's looking good. The sun's coming out a bit, so it should be warming up the water. But yeah, we're just gonna have to sit on our hands a bit, I think. Like I say, we're not gonna go for numbers of fish. We're looking for one decent carp each. But yeah. So it's now Tuesday morning and it's freezing cold. Last night I had to grab the tracker jacket that Darryl Peck sold me 2 years ago. That finally fits, but yeah, it's probably the warmest jacket I've ever owned. But yeah, definitely needed it. It was absolutely freezing last night. One of the mats that Dan supplies here was absolutely frozen with the net inside it, completely frozen up. Just shows you how cold it got last night. Beautiful clear skies and still not a touch. It's now Tuesday, like I say, and yeah, I'm getting a bit worried that it's going to be a blank. But we've still got a few days in front of us. We've got a chance to change things around. All we need is that one bite, which could be a new PB or even just a beautiful fish, because there are some absolute beautiful carp in here. Like you saw, Chris's 42 pounder. What a fish that was. But yeah, I'll keep you updated during the week. But yeah, this is Tuesday and it's absolutely freezing.
Timing port, Bailey's right, might have slow that a bit.
I actually can't.
Go on, that's a decent fish.
Right, so it's the last day, last full day that is. I'm here, I'm joined with Dan. I was just going to run through a few questions that I've got to see the difference from last year and now. So, firstly, what's happened with the fish? They've piled on the weight.
They have. There's no real explanation really. This year they've just eaten so much bait, and I think it helps that we're fully booked, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're getting we're getting more people, more bait, and it just.
It's that consistency as well.
Yeah, I mean before we took over, the previous guy was doing 17 weeks a year, and I think he was quite. I mean we are restrictive with what goes in, but he was quite strict on the bait. He maybe only have sort of 10 kilos per angler, things like that. So some weeks it'd only have one person fishing it, and it'd just be quite. I don't know really.
Yeah, it's just that I suppose with the consistency that now you're getting bookings and fully booked and stuff like that. It's the consistency of bait going in and people.
That's it, and good bait.
Yeah, that's it.
We don't like seeing people turn up, particularly with shelf life, and certain baits we won't allow. Yeah. And if you know the bait's good, you know the fish are going to be piling on the weight.
So what sort of baits don't you allow?
We don't allow shelf life. We don't allow tiger nuts. That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
I'm a bit wary on particles. Sometimes a year it's all right. This time of year it can be counterproductive.
Yeah.
But mainly, any good boilie company really, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so moving on from the fish themselves, the lake's really matured over the past 14 months or so. What plans have you got for the future? So
you've probably seen that we've put the swim in over in that corner.
Yeah.
The one that Chris is fishing, that's done really well this week. We're ripping that out. And whoever normally fishes that swim will fish that one, and that's primarily to get the fish moving around. We've found out in the last couple of years up this end of the lake it's been very hard to fish it really. And while people are catching 10 or 15 fish down this end, people are getting maybe 2 or 3 up this end, and we just want to make sure that the fish are continuously moving around.
I suppose when you didn't have that swim before, they're all just tucked up in that corner.
If you think Chris's right hand rod is casting to the pipe on the down wall, your left hand rod is more or less doing the same. Yeah. And those diagonals going in is cutting the fish off in that corner and that corner, and then they won't come out. Yeah. So it's just to get them moving around, straight lines across that down wall so the fish can come away if they want to. It just makes sense to us, just to change it up, and it's a good thing for the regulars as well, because it just gives them something more to think about and things like that. We're going to put a diffuser system up in the 2 bays, so there's a lot more oxygen up there. Does
that mean the fish will get up there a bit more as well?
Yeah, they should do. More oxygen, they should feed up there a bit more, and it should, same thing really as that swim, it'll just keep them moving around the whole lake.
Well, yeah, it's only been 14 months since we were last here, but it's really improved. What have you been doing?
Oh, what else have we been doing? Taking all the tree lines up, obviously you can see that's lifted above the water. The same on this side, we've ripped out a lot of the overhanging trees and the snags. It's nice to have them, but there's almost too many.
Yeah, it can be a danger.
Suffocate the water. What else have we been doing? Chalking the lake. We chalked the whole of the middle portion this year.
So what will that do, chalking the lake?
It compacts the silt. Yep. So if you've got sort of 3 foot of silt, it'll just chemically react with it. It'll create some gases in there. They'll come up and it'll just compact the silt from sort of 3 foot to 1 foot, and it'll be a bit harder than the 3 foot as well. So it's just keeping more water in there, and the same thing, more oxygen, and then the fish love it.
Alright, thank you Dan, that's great information for next year. We'll be here soon anyway. Hope you guys did enjoy that. There will be links in the description to check out the Queroy. Please do go have a look. Big Pig first day is produced. It's a recapture for the boys, we believe. The king of the pond, triad sometimes. This week with the gamble and a half. The true wolf donkey returns.
Look at the
£60 dead. What a cheese. Oh. How has he done it? He's pulled it out of the bag. Wow, let's get some stills. That's a nice fishing, eh? What did you jump in there? What are we doing?
Let go.
Yeah, got it.
Yep, let go.
Yeah, go.
Let go.
Dad, say it. Look at that, Dad.
That's one mother of a carp.
Bloody mouth.
Eat my.
Hope you don't put that in the video. Catch the biggest king in the pond. Oh, look at it. Chris, like deja vu for you. One last lift, Dad, if you can. Look at that. That's the biggest carp I've ever seen. Kiss him goodbye, Dad. Back to the snags. That's carpet.
Get in my belly.
That's carpet. See there, look. So, what an amazing carp that is. That's one that we saw last year, the water donkey as we call it. Chris had that at 59.14 I believe, or something around that mark. But to be fair to Dad, he's stuck to his spots and it's really, really paid off for him. Keeping the bait going in, he's done really well. And he's done it his own way, that's the main thing. Seeing Triad come out for the second time, it's a lovely thing to see, and especially when your dad's broken his PB. But yeah, it's a beautiful carp, and well played to you, Dad. That's a beautiful fish. Now it's Friday, I'm going to get the rods out for the last time. Yeah, it's looking all right for a bite. It's definitely looked better, but it's a little bit hot. There's a few fish jumping. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit hot. We don't know though. We'll give it a go. Hopefully we can see one of the bigger fish again, which would be nice. But yeah, we'll see you. If not, I'll see you on the channel.
Incredible fish. There go.
Yeah, that'll go. Nice.
So it's a few days later after you last saw me. It's about early November-ish. Yeah, me and Beck have come outside to do this piece of filming, and it's absolutely freezing cold. I think it's something stupid like 2 degrees at the moment. We had a bit of snow earlier on this week when we got back, but no, it's been brilliant. Beck's really enjoyed her time at France, Le Queroy, but what a way to end it with that £60 carp. But 2 of them, back-to-back 60s. Chris's one is one that we didn't know was in there. Dan was quite surprised when it came out as well. It was a beautiful fish, proper huge scales on it and everything like that. Dad's one is a good friend of ours, let's just say that for the least. Smashed his PV, the water donkey had come back. Beck really enjoyed it. She loved all the fish and stuff like that. She loved just spending the week outdoors. But yeah, so there was 2 PBs on the bank, and then that leaves me with me. Last year I beat my PB, 47 pounds. This year it was only 46 I caught, but I'm not moaning at all. That is probably one of the best fish I've ever caught in my life. Awesome carp, awesome shape, and I'm sure you guys can agree it was a proper unit. If I hadn't weighed that fish, I probably would have said it was 50. It was absolutely massive. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I have enjoyed making it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the Carp Dreams.